win, but having to get on a private jet right after that is just, the back-to-back whole situation just kind of messed us up probably.
This is a question for Kelsey or NaLyssa, both of you if possible. Just to follow up on the schedule, 11 games, that's the most in the WNBA. Do you guys as a team feel it's impacting you at all? Playing that many more games in comparison to others?
I mean, it's good and bad. I feel like you get to learn from your mistakes a lot more times than a lot of teams. And then also it's just wear and tear on your body, having 2 back-to-back games already and just playing like every other day. But at the end of the day, this is our job, so can't complain too much.
Yeah, I think for us, like you said, it's kind of it's a punch in the gut right now because kind of how it feels. But I think collectively, if we use everything that we've been through from the start to now, I think that we could be a really great playoff team if we put our minds to it.
For each of you, in turn, Liz, to start, defensively today, it seemed like a lot of the strategy when you had people down low was as much to bother them as anything else. So, just kind of take me through what you're thinking as they obviously throw so much length at you.
For their defense or our defense?
For your defense, or when you're defending under the rim.
I mean, we're defending great players, so I don't know. We went in there with certain schemes. We didn't execute every single scheme, but I mean, we tried our best. We still have a lot to work on, so we'll take it to the next game.
And Kelsey, you mentioned playoffs, and obviously not the start that you guys are looking for, but at the same time, the flip side of 11 and 20 is you have, by most measurements, the fewest games, the lightest schedule the rest of the way. Do you feel as if in a certain way the schedule makers did you an advantage that as this team learned to play together, the hardest games are now behind you as well?
I won't say the hardest because I think the WNBA is the WNBA for a reason, and I think the all 12 teams are really, really great teams, and I think you have to be ready for no matter who it is. I will say top contenders was the beginning of our schedule, so I think, like I said, we got punched in the face early, figuratively speaking, and I think that being able to get this experience right, I think going into down stretches of the rest of our season, we should be able to punch back and respond early and respond on time and not have losses like this. That's for sure.
Hey, Kelsey, how much practice have you guys had since preseason? Any? 0, 1 day?
Probably 1 or 2 days, maybe. I wouldn't even count that as a practice, though. I will honestly say no. We had to actually have a true practice. It's been a while.
So besides rest that you'll get the next couple of days, the next actually you'll get to get back in the gym and practice and work on stuff that obviously has been going for both of you guys?
I think so.
Yeah,
we're definitely going to take time to kind of reset. I think for us, the organization has been on a different light than it's been in the past. I think all of us collectively, personnel, everybody just kind of need a day. I think we just can all use a day in our organization, kind of get back what we need, get back what we lost, and use it as a reset, use it as fuel later.
In addition just to the rest, what are you two both looking forward to the most in these next 5 days without a game, personal or basketball related?
Sleeping in.
No, y'all seriously, it's been a while
for
since
real.
we actually started, so
It's been a while.
she got a point.
That's about it.
Yeah, Kelsey, obviously, not having that much practice doesn't help. His schedule doesn't help. But when you do get that practice time, for you and Caitlin's sort of 1-2 game duo, what's the area where once you do get that practice time, you want to improve the most?
I think we got to make the best of our time, man. I think that we as a young group have to understand that we are playing against the best every single night. It doesn't matter what team they are, and I think that when we go and practice, we have to practice with purpose. I think when we go and practice, we have to actually go hard in everything we do, whether it's layups. I don't care if it's just shooting on your own. Get your reps and do your work. And I think you got to do it efficiently as a group. I think when we take reps off in practice, it shows the game. And I think once Caitlin get her reset, us collectively get our reset these next 2 days, I think we're going to practice with a clear mindset to actually see that and work through the film and kind of comb through what's kind of the details of what we need to work at.
Anybody else? Last one for Alan.
Kelsey, it seemed like you were playing at a different speed today, even than you've been playing coming in on the 11th game in 20 days. You just, how much of that is deliberate strategy? How much of that is just you feeling more capable than you have so far?
I think for me, man, I look at the game as like I'm playing. I try to put my mindset like I'm playing AU. I try to use my mindset and like shift my gear from game to game based on who we playing, obviously. But I know what my body need. I know what my mind need. And I put my mind in AU mode real fast because it's like, you know how it used to go. You play 3 games, 4 games in one day.
Right.
You play 8 or 9 over the course of 2 days and a weekend. So I just think for me, just the mentality. I'm gonna be aggressive and do right by my team and do right by my coaching staff as much as I possibly can. But for me, it's always about aggression. As long as I'm aggressive in this league, it's the best chance I got.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kelsey. Thank you.